furosemide and salzite can block the reabsorption of sodium chloride to get diuretic effect. Why is furosemide more effective than salzite? Why is the old person often accompanied with polyuria? With these questions, we will learn the concentration and dilution of urine. We excrete 1 to 2 liters urine every day. The osmotic pressure fluctuates between 50 to 1,200 milliosmolar, indicating that the kidney has a strong concentration and dilution ability. The urine is concentrated or diluted comparing with plasma osmotic pressure, which mean value is 300 milliosmolar. If the urine osmotic pressure is higher than 300 milliosmolar, the urine is concentrated. If lower than 300, the urine is diluted. The concentration and dilution of urine depends on two factors. The first is hypertonic gradient in renal medulla, providing the power for water reabsorption. The second is the presence of antidiuretic hormone, short for ADH, which increases the number of water channels in collecting ducts, thereby promote water reabsorption. In experiment, it was found that the osmotic concentration in renal cortex is equal to that of plasma, but in medulla is high. From outer medulla to inner medulla, the osmotic concentration gradually increases, which is 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times of plasma osmotic concentration respectively. In different animals, we found that the thicker the medulla, the higher ability of concentration. How is the osmotic gradient in renal medulla formed? The thick ascending limb is just at outer medulla. There are sodium potassium 2 chloride symporter on the lumen membrane, so it can reabsorb sodium chloride actively to make the high osmolarity in outer medulla. As tubular fluid flowing, with the reabsorption of sodium chloride and water, urea is concentrated. The collecting duct in inner medulla is permeable to urea. Urea can diffuse into the interstitium and then diffuse in the thin descending limb, and then be concentrated again. This is urine circulation. Due to urea circulation, water can diffuse to interstitium at the thin descending limb, so sodium chloride is concentrated. At the ascending limb, sodium chloride can diffuse to the interstitium. Therefore, the high osmolarity in outer medulla is due to the active reabsorption of sodium chloride at the thick ascending limb. The high osmolarity in inner medulla is due to urea circulation and the diffusion of sodium chloride at the thin ascending limb. This is a U-shaped tube. The bottom is in 100 centigrade water, 20 centigrade water in and 80 centigrade water out, taking away a lot of heat. If we take the two limbs of the U-shaped tube near together, there's a heat exchange. 20 centigrade water in and 30 centigrade water out, taking away only a little heat, and there formed a heat gradient. This is called countercurrent exchange model. In just medullary nephron, the branches of afferent arteriole formed long and thin U-shaped vasa recta, which are parallel to the lupal funnel and deep into intermedulla. Vasa recta, just like the countercurrent exchange model. The function is to remove excess solute and water properly and maintain the osmotic gradient in renal medulla. Let's do a summary. Urine is concentrated or diluted depends on two factors. The first is the hypertonic gradient in renal medulla, providing the power for water reabsorption. The second is ADH, which increases the number of water channels in collecting ducts. The tubular fluid flowing along the collecting duct from outer medulla to inner medulla. If there is ADH, water is reabsorbed. The urine is concentrated. If there is no ADH, water can't be reabsorbed. The urine is diluted. Both furosemide and Celsat can block the reabsorption of sodium chloride to have diuretic effect. Why is furosemide more effective? Furosemide blocks the sodium-potassium 2-chloride sympater in the thick ascending limb, decrease the osmotic gradient, so it's the strongest diuretic. Urea is the product of protein. In old person, the absorption of protein decreases, so the osmotic gradient in medulla decreases, therefore accompanied with massive urine. That's all for this class. Thank you. See you.